What's up, guys? This Fitness Tips by Abdul Sabri. All right, today, I know we've talked about before about actually making inexpensive meals. On today, we're going to be doing the exact same thing. I like to do a lot of protein meals, which you should be doing anyway. I mix it up, but I make my stuff simple as possible. And what I mean by that is I have a protein, I have a carb. That's mainly all I do. Protein and carb. Then I mix things in later on, that I may want, like some kind of wheat or whole wheat or something like that. I do a lot of oatmeal. You see this right here. A lot of oatmeal, a lot of water. I brought a 36 case of water last week, and I think I got like 10 left. That's how much water I drink. I drink like almost a gallon a freaking day, almost a gallon a day of water. I eat a lot of eggs, which I'm going to be doing today. These are eggs here, and then eggs here. I'm gonna be making some big egg whites today. Now the egg whites I'm gonna be making today, and the reason why I'm making bigger egg whites is because I'm uptaking my protein levels a great deal. I'm putting where I'm normally using 36 grams per meal. I'm going to uptake it about 52 grams per meal. And I'm going to make it in a glass platter that I have back here. This is the glass platter right here, and I'm going to put it in the bottom of this, and then I'm going to put it in the microwave. Microwave is fairly easier for me to do. So that's going to be part of my meals for this week. High proteins. And then also, to make it also inexpensive, you have things like this already made. This is spinach, this is broccoli. I got kale. So I don't have to really prepare a whole bunch of stuff, so it's already cooked. But the thing is, you just want to make sure. Now these are value packed, they're inexpensive. They're like $1 a pack. Now, of course, it's always, I'm quite sure that you've heard the term before, that they make it impossible for people to eat healthy. They make all the healthy food higher in cost, and all the food that's unhealthy, make it inexpensive, so you can basically do that. And of course, that's the name of the game. That's what they do. But of course, that's not always the case, that where you can also get things that's going to benefit you a little bit more. Things can benefit you a little bit more, and then you can also still get things inexpensive and still get what you need to get. We should not make excuses for reasons why we're going to eat fast food, why we're eating cheeseburgers all the time, or eating pizza and things of that nature. We can't make excuses for that, but there has always been a saying, which has always have been true. If there's a will, there's a way. If you really want to do it, you can do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to put forth any effort, then it's going to be the way it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. Today I ran, I went and took a shower and everything, but before I came on, I ran 3 miles. I started out from where I live at, the complex I live at. So when I normally run, I don't hit the road and then start running. I run it directly from where I live at, from the front door to the pavement, to wherever I'm running to and whatever I feel led to run. Sometimes I just run accordingly. However I feel, that's how I run. If I feel like I can run 15 miles, I'll run 15 miles. Now, gradually, I think I have gotten away from that. It's because I want to maintain or retain a lot of my muscle weight that I have, so I don't run as much as I normally used to. So now I don't do that as much. So today I did run 3 miles, but tried to keep it at a low rate and a low distances, so that I can actually maintain or retain my muscle weight as much as I possibly can. I'm 168 pounds right now. I was 170 something pounds. Gradually but slowly, I'm losing my weight. And this is how you're supposed to lose your weight in an effort of losing weight. When you lose weight at a drastic rate, your body cannot retain the weight or the structure of losing the weight at that rate. And what I mean by that is your body will not be able to retract the waistlines or the body fat that's on the body. Once you start losing the body fat, then you're left with what I call empty pockets. And those empty pockets lead to sagging skin, which is people always turn to a surgeon to get that cut off. I'm here to tell you, if you lose the weight the right way, you lose the weight gradually, 1 or 2 pounds per week, you shouldn't have any problem with sagging pockets or saggy skin. So you definitely want to do that. Lose weight gradually. Try not to lose weight too fast. You lose weight more than 1 or 2 pounds per week, it's going to be an issue unless you have some type of gimmick or something that's going to help you to retain that skin density as part of the tightness of the skin. So if you have something to help you with that, then more power to you. But normally the body cannot retain and retract body fat or waistline or the skin as fast as you can lose the weight if you're losing weight at a fast rate. Some people go on these crash diets, and that's another thing why the crash diets are not that good. You tend to look good while the clothes are on, but when the clothes come off, it doesn't look as well. So so you want to make sure that you're trying to lose weight at a gradual rate versus losing weight at a fast rate. Now, so excuse me 1 second. Now, you want to try to keep your body hydrated as much as you can. Now, my body, when I run a lot, I require a lot of water after the run. And that's because your body is pushing out. Your body temperature goes up, you're burning calories, you're sweating. And so your body is losing the water retention that you have retained inside of it. So you're losing that in the effort of running, and especially if it's hotter outside. So, I'm gonna try to go ahead and get on with this. We're gonna use our same thing we used the last time, the egg separator. It has a little thing on the front where you can crack the eggs, and then let the yolks come off of it. So we're gonna try to get started with this. We're gonna go ahead and get this. Well, it's not a full carton of eggs right now. It has 9 eggs in it right now, this one here. So we're gonna crack this. And what I wanna try to do is to try to put at least 10 to 12 eggs in this one glass bowl, because it's gonna get thick. I want it to get thick, but in the effort of it getting thick, I don't wanna have a whole lot of thickness to it. I just dropped a yolk in there. Didn't mean to do that. So we're gonna leave that. And so it is gonna tint it a little bit. It's gonna turn it a different color. It's not gonna be as white as I want it to be. But the goal is to try to not do that on all of them. To try to alleviate the yolks as much as you can. Now, the yolks are sometimes good, but you know, like I said one time before, hereditary, if you got an issue with cholesterol, you probably don't want to be eating a lot of yolks. Because the yolks are what they call omegas. Omega is normally like the fatty parts of it. You have it in a lot of different things that you may eat. You also have it in what they call omega-3s, which is fish. You have it in fish, but that is something natural. Fish has a omega-3 that's with it. Omega-3 is a little fatty, but it is a good fat. It's a healthy fat. It's not something that's bad for you, or could be as bad for you as yolks. So you can see this here. I'm separating them and I'm putting them into this glass bowl now. I got one yolk that's in here. That's not going to be too bad, but the only problem is it's just going to tint it a little bit, which means it's not going to be as white as it should be or as I want it to be. But we're going to do what we can with this. Like, I got 3 more to crack, and then I don't know, I may put more in here. I do want it kind of thick because I'm going to cut this into 2 squares. 2 thick squares. I'm gonna cut it into 2 thick squares, and I'm gonna end up eating those 2 thick squares really quick, because that's gonna be 2 settings or 2 meals, should I say, that I'm gonna be eating. So like I've told you guys before, I eat a lot of food. But I don't eat a lot of food like, you know, in one sitting. I eat a lot of food over a period of time. So I try to get it in that way. I get all my, that's 1 done. That's what 9 eggs in there. I try to get as much food as I can get in as I go throughout my week, throughout my days of eating. And I try to make sure that I have enough protein as I can possibly get, because on these meals that I'm eating now, like I said, I'm going to uptake my protein levels a little bit more. I'm try to boost them up more than what they were, so that I can get more performance out of my meals, my body. And then the thing also you want to look at, hold on a second.